This is Steve.
Hi.
He's a broadacre wheat farmer with a dream, to see a snow leopard.
That's right.
Yeah, bloody beauty.
But he'll have to up his profits significantly next season if he's going to make it to the Himalayas. He reckons it might be worthwhile taking a chance on canola.
I could win big.
Wheat's fairly dependable, but canola's hard to predict. With canola, both profits and losses can be far bigger than with wheat. Steve's got a paddock ready for sowing, and he's got to decide which crop to plant. So Steve decides to discuss it with his trusted advisor. This is Kate.
G'day, Kate.
How you going?
Not bad.
Kate's used to supporting farmers making tough decisions. She estimates a profit of $40,000 if Steve plants canola and $25,000 if he plants wheat. Although wheat's pretty reliable, the profits from wheat won't get Steve to the Himalayas.
Looks like canola's a goer.
But canola is less predictable. A successful harvest is far from guaranteed. Kate estimates the best and worst case scenarios for both crops. Profits on canola could be as high as $60,000 and losses as great as $30,000. Profits on wheat could be as high as $40,000 and losses as great as $10,000. So, the range between best case and worst case for canola is $90,000, and for wheat, the range between best case and worst case is $50,000. The greater the range between the best and worst case scenarios, the more risk Steve is exposed to.
Far out. That's a $90,000 range for canola. If I made a $30,000 loss, I wouldn't even be able to make it to the general store, let alone the Himalayas.
Kate's able to estimate from rainfall data and climate forecasts that Steve's got a 30% chance of getting over $40,000 for the canola crop.
Those are pretty decent odds. But how do you feel?
The greater his exposure to risk, the greater Steve's potential profits and losses could be. In the end, the right decision depends on whether he can afford to take the risk. It also depends on personal preference. Some people choose to avoid risk, and others embrace it. You've just got to make decisions about whether you can take the hit if it doesn't pay off. It comes down to what kind of personality you have. Isn't that right, Steve?